Hello Culers, it's Pablo here and welcome back to Barca Universal. It has indeed been a while, but to be fair, I think we all needed a bit of a break after that unbelievable deadline day, so I thought I'd take a few days off. But we are now back here, guys, with some content. And of course, we can't forget that the game this weekend against Sevilla has been postponed, so no match preview, no nothing. And to be fair, over the last week or so, week and a half, not an awful amount has actually happened, so I thought there's no point, forcing out uploads. I thought I'd wait a bit, and today, when I would meant to be doing my Sevilla match preview, I thought I'd make, quite a big news roundup. So in today's video, we're going to be coming back here with a Barca news roundup video that, well, hopefully we can discuss everything that happened over the last, let's say, 10, 11 days, and hopefully you guys do enjoy it. And as ever, guys, as we go through the points, please do leave any of your thoughts in the comments down below regarding any of the latest news. So let's begin then, let's waste no more time. As I did mention, the match against Sevilla this weekend has indeed been postponed. I believe that was due to South America, COVID restriction rules. It basically meant that players were either not going to be back in time or that players perhaps had to quarantine for a bit. I'm not quite sure, but essentially I think that, they came to an agreement that let's just postpone this game for now. What that does mean, guys, is that, of course, there isn't really much content to make for us guys, but it also means that now Barcelona's next game, and actually first game after the international break, will be against Bayern Munich on Tuesday. So I will be making a match preview for that for the Monday, and then I'll try and get, the match review, of course, out on the Tuesday evening. So no Sevilla now for Barcelona. It's straight on to Tuesday and for the Champions League against Bayern Munich. And just regarding that end of the transfer window, this is now what Barcelona's squad looks like. I think, of course, there were quite a few, kit number changes here and there. We've, of course, brought De Jong to the club. Emerson's gone. Even Miralem Pjanic has gone too, guys. And, of course, Antoine Griezmann has also gone. I think overall, if you think about it, Barcelona have, I think, made a lot of money on sales. They have indeed made a lot of money on the wage bill too. I think if there is a positive to come out of this transfer window, it is that. I think on a sporting level, I don't know if you guys agree, but to me, I feel as if we are weakening our team. I really do. I do worry for this season. I do feel as if Barcelona are weakening and certainly aren't in a good spot right now. However, we knew that this situation was very, very bad. What Bartomeu did to the club, even Sandro Rosell before that, Laporta came in, and I think he slowly realised that this is a serious, serious issue. He has taken actions. Right now, I think they don't look like very good ones, but I hope that in the future, this is worthwhile. I think Laporta did actually say in a press conference the other day too that he feels as if Barcelona next summer can begin to act normally again in the transfer market. And I think if not next, then the one after, we will be indeed back to, being able to be competitive in the transfer market. And I think if you think about, 1 or 2 years out, in order to fully rebuild us, it is certainly worth it. And touching on some potential future signings, there have been a few rumours here and there. Of course, there has been, the classic Erling Haaland links. Who knows where he's going to be going this summer. But for Barcelona, I think actually right on deadline day and also in the days after it, Dani Olmo was a player heavily linked to the club. He's a player that I would definitely love to have back at Barcelona. However, I think that the €75 million price tag for me is absolutely absurd when you think that that is Erling Haaland's release clause. So I think if we are to bring Dani Olmo back, which to be fair, it does look like it's something that will really happen in the future, either in winter or next summer, maybe the summer after that, I think we cannot be paying €75 million for him. And another player that I was really happy to see linked with us like Dani Olmo was actually José Luis Gaya. We have been linked with Gaya for a while now, but he was on the front cover of Mundo Deportivo's paper just a few days ago. So Gaya could actually be a player Barcelona bring to the club. I feel as if, with Jordi Alba getting older, he still does produce at a high level for us, but I think that the Gaya for me is almost that natural replacement if they don't want to play Balde immediately, but also just have, that good competition at left back. Say Alba was to go, then having Gaya and Balde is good news for Barcelona. And the situation with Gaya is, guys, that his contract actually expires in 2023. So if he does not renew, guys, then in 2022 he'll have just 1 year left on his contract, and that means that Valencia will indeed sell him to get some cash and, avoid losing him for free next year. So if he doesn't renew, I think Barcelona this summer will definitely be in with a shot. As I briefly touched on, Miralem Pjanic did indeed complete a move to Besiktas. That was actually after the transfer window ended in Spain, so I didn't even speak about this exit in my transfer window roundup video, but Pjanic has gone to Besiktas on loan. He also cut his salary to do that massively, so well done to Pjanic, fair play to him. He has now gone. It is a player we were looking to get rid of. I believe we're still paying a part of his salary, maybe 40 or 50%. However, he did cut it before leaving, so it's a lot less than we would have thought. And also, of course, it is a loan, so who knows? He may be coming back, actually, if Besiktas, maybe don't agree a fee with Barcelona at the end of the season. But I thought, on Pjanic, guys, I thought it was really interesting to hear some of his comments on Ronald Koeman. All the comments he made, it's probably enough for a whole video, but I thought What do you guys think about it, basically, is what I want to get here. Pjanic made some comments on, Koeman's behaviour, his attitude towards players who weren't playing, the way he spoke to him, the respect levels he showed him. I wanted to ask you guys what you thought about that. Did you think that was okay from Koeman? Or do you actually disagree with that sort of treatment towards a player like Pjanic? Speaking of interviews, Jan Laporta has indeed been given a few interviews over the past few days. He actually gave one on Once not too long ago, a few evenings ago. That was quite late in the evening, and he spoke about a number of topics. A lot of it was the same sort of stuff we've heard on the financial situation, on Koeman, on Messi, on Griezmann, on all the sales and whatnot, but there was a few things I thought were interesting. I think specifically on the Neymar front, Neymar was a player that it looked like Laporta actually thought in March could bring back to Barcelona, and I think that fits in quite well with what I feel has happened since Laporta has become president. I honestly feel that Laporta came in and felt as if he was going to be able to do everything he wanted. He felt as if he was going to be able to bring in big signings this summer, like Neymar, I'm sure a strong defender too, and he also felt that he was going to be easily, able to renew the contract of Lionel Messi. I think very soon he found out the financial situation in the club when the audit was brought in. He found out, just how badly Bartomeu left the situation in, and I think he also realised that in La Liga, with Javier Tebas as the president, there isn't much leeway. So I think pretty quickly, guys, we did indeed, had to backtrack there and really, establish that, wow, we can't really do much here. Also, in his in the presentation of Luuk de Jong, who of course was presented as a Barcelona player just yesterday as I'm recording this video, Laporta also spoke about something I mentioned earlier, and that is that Barcelona could return to being back to normal strength next summer in the transfer market. And you hope that all the work we've done this summer with Alemany and reducing the wage bill, and for those who've stayed have reduced their salaries. We've also sold a lot of players, we've loaned out players. We haven't really brought many in, and certainly not on a high wage either. You would hope that Barcelona can soon become a force in the market again. And just to round up, of course, Barcelona have also released a new football shirt. It was this new Barcelona Champions League kit. What do you guys think about this? We will actually be demoing this kit against Bayern Munich on Tuesday at the Camp Nou, so I want to know what you guys have to say about it. I think, to be fair, I might actually prefer it to the home kit. I don't think it's that bad, but what do you guys think? I think it also could, act as our third kit for this season, so that will be interesting. And then also, guys, before we round up this update video, we have also got some team news and some injury news on a few players. Jordi Alba and Serginho Dest have supposedly picked up, small injuries on international duty with USA and Spain. But let's see if they're fit enough for Bayern Munich. That is, a bit touch and go, I feel, right now. I think it's just minor injuries. Dest, we're hearing, he might be out for a week or so, but he is trying to get back for the Bayern game. Alba we haven't heard much of, but he actually didn't play in Spain's last game, so let's see about him. On Dembele and Aguero, the two main players we've got out right now, it's still looking similar for them. I believe, November is the time you can expect to see those guys back on the pitch, really. And then Ansu Fati, we never know what to think about this, do we? Sometimes we're hearing it's really good, but it looks like the club are going to be super cautious with Ansu right now, and I suppose that is the right approach to take, but I think, it is looking like it's going to be still a while longer, a few weeks at least longer, until Ansu Fati can be on the Barcelona pitch, maybe even another 3 or 4, when maybe we just expected it, another 1 or 2, so let's see what happens with Ansu. Those are the injury updates, and that was the Barcelona news roundup. So that is where I will wrap up this video. Please do let me know any of your thoughts in the comments down below on any of that news. I hope I covered, all of the main points. I think, of course, there were a few interviews during this period, but to be honest, there wasn't all that much news, I don't feel. There wasn't all that much, breaking stuff that everyone thought, wow, that's happened. I didn't think anything crazy happened after deadline day. It was all a little bit, of a calm after the storm, I felt, and I think that was all appropriate, really, for the situation. But De Jong is here, Griezmann is gone. There have been some rumours on potential signings. Koeman, Laporta have had some stuff to say in the press. There's a bit of team news to cover up, and other than that, guys, we do march on now. International break is over, the football is back. It's Barcelona versus Bayern Munich at the Camp Nou on Tuesday. We'll be here on Monday for the match preview. I hope you enjoyed the video today, and goodbye.